Shake off those What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love, much love. If you are here and you can hear me clearly, please drop a 1 in the chat. Please drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me clearly out there so we can get right into today's show. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly, y'all. Drop a 1 in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop a 1 if you can hear me. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm glad you guys can hear me. And of course, we are back right here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, man, I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone in the building. We're going to get to this topic today. And then we're going to come right back with another topic. So y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Y'all stay tuned. Shout out to my lovely lady Mars that always come through and hold it down. Salute to all the visionaries, man. We got another great show lined up for you guys today. So, y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. But before we get into the title, let me shout everyone out. Make sure y'all support the show. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming in through the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens if y'all are coming through the vertical feed. Double tap y'all screens, y'all. Hit that like button. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Like and share today's show. That is how you show your support. Hit a like. Hit the share button, y'all. Shout out to my man Big Dice in the building. Salute Big Dice. Shout out to Team Guardian on a pull-up. Salute to my comrade Po Boy Films in the building. Salute my brother. Salute. Shout out to my man Cassettes and Records. What's up, Cassettes and Records? I see y'all talking in the chat, man. What's good? What's good, Cassettes and Records? Shout out to New York Nikki. What's up, New York Nikki? Good to see you. Good to see you, Miss Lady. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Rashawn Kessler in the building. What up, Rashawn? What's going on? Robert Platinum in the building. Yeah, I see you, bro. Y'all here talking y'all down south. Y'all down south musical classics. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to my man Astral in the building. What up, Astral? Salute, my guy. Salute, fam. D Simmons in the building. What's up, D Simmons? I know we all Africans, but I get it. No, we're not all Africans, sir. But shout out to D Simmons in the building. Let's see who else is up in the building. Shout out to the Cynical One. What's up, Cynical? Hey, sis. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good to see you. I appreciate you. Always coming through and showing your support. Shout out to Miss Cynical, the Cynical One. Shout out to City Boy in the building. What up, City Boy? Salute. Shout out to everybody that's in the building right now. Salute to everyone that's up in the clouds. Support the show. Double tap y'all screens, man. Double tap y'all screens. Shout out to Miss Queen Shay. What's up, Queen Shay? How you doing? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Y'all see the show. Y'all see the show. The saga continues. The saga continues. The FBA saga continues. And I'm beginning to like this, man. Shout out to the FBA. And by the way, I did sign the petition. We're gonna get to the petition because I signed it. Yeah. FBA signs petition to cancel Math Hoffa. FBA signs petition to cancel Math Hoffa. Now, do me a favor. Make sure you answer the poll. Answer the poll. Answer the poll, y'all. But before we get into this petition, right? How do you sign? When you click, just Google FBA petition to cancel Math Hoffa. It's gonna come up from change.org. When you click on it, it should give you a option on how to sign it, cassettes and records. Right. But before we get into the petition, right, we have to review this video, right? And shout out to Hassan Campbell because he spoke about this on his channel, and I wanted to review his video and give my critique on his video. Mel Saint in the building. What up, Mel Saint? Double Edge Logic says, does the petition go in front of the judge? You can go and read the petition for yourself, Double Edge Logic. It's on change.org. All you have to do is Google FBA petition to cancel Math Hoffa. It's going to come right up. So, again, we're going to get into this video first from Hassan Campbell. Shout out to Hassan Campbell. And we're going to critique this video. Because one thing that I'm noticing, right? One thing that I'm noticing from people who claim to represent hip hop culture and stand behind what hip hop has actually done. Thank you, Cynical. Shout out to the Cynical one. See, look, Cynical made it easy for you guys. Look how a woman always making it easy for us. Look, y'all. She went and got the link and posted it. Shout out to the Cynical one. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. One thing I'm noticing from people who claim they respect the culture, they love the culture, they have contributed to the culture. I'm noticing that a lot of guys, especially a lot of these dudes, man, they're allowing the culture to be violated. And we're in a time today, right? Shout out to Money in the building. Salute, family. Shout out to FYE Money. Hey, y'all make sure y'all go follow FYE Money. Make sure y'all go follow FYE Money. That's the truth right there, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow FYE Money. Right. The problem today in the culture, FBA culture, foundational Black American culture, is that we're afraid to protect ourselves. It seems like FBAs walk around with this, almost with this sense of we don't have nothing to be proud of. We don't have nothing to protect. We don't have anything to uphold. It seems like our culture is the only culture in the world that is transactional. And we allow anybody to come in and to profit, to represent, to assimilate. And now it's almost like, why not? We've gotten to the point where now we have people who are saying, why not allow this stuff to happen? And I'm going to tell you the number one reason why we're not supposed to allow this to happen. It is because the culture is no good to us anymore. Let me say that again. The culture is no good for us anymore. We done allowed so many people to come in, participate, assimilate, convert, and to basically steal a way that we were identifying ourselves, to now it's nothing left for us. To where now you have channels, whole channels that started because of this Fat Joe situation. And you have people who are literally trying to legitimize themselves into FBA culture, who are not FBA. They now feel that they have the right to say that they are a part of something that isn't their culture. And guess what, FBAs? We have to put some of this blame on us. Shout out to Classy Creole in the building. Good to see you, sis. Shout out to my lovely lady Maud in the building. Good to see you. Shout out to you. Like your new avatar. T Church in the building. What's good, bro? What's up, Eli Harris? What's going on? Right? It's to the point where now we feel ashamed to say what's ours. We're ashamed to say what belongs to us because we've been so used to renting it out, leasing it out, allowing people to represent it, allowing people to come in and make all of this money off of it, to where now we can't even take claim to it. See, pay attention to that part. All the things that we have created in society as FBAs, we cannot say we created it, because if we do, we got a bunch of other people who are not FBA who can say, you don't have the right to say you created anything. You don't see the problem here? Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. See, This is post-traumatic slave disorder. This is the trauma that came after slavery. We've been so used to things being taken from us, things being stolen, that we don't feel comfortable telling the world and standing up to the world for what's ours. Notice, we are the only group that is afraid to stand up and say, this is ours. We allowed y'all to participate. What is wrong with us saying what belonged to us? Because if you notice, not only did FBAs allow other people to come in and to use us and abuse us, but at the same time, we allow these other groups to keep their culture intact. Oh, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. Y'all don't notice that? When the Latinos wanted to come and practice hip hop, we allowed them to start speaking Spanish. We allowed them to assimilate to us and allow them to keep their culture intact. When we allowed the West Indian people to come into hip hop, they brought curry goat with them. They brought Jamaican beef patties with them. They brought roti with them. We didn't tell them, you got to leave your roti. We didn't tell them, you got to leave Shabba Ranks. Y'all forgot the legendary track, Super Cat and Biggie? We didn't tell them that. You didn't have to leave your bus up shot. You was allowed to bring that with you to hip hop, to our culture. Your culture was able to stay intact, while we allowed y'all to come in and do whatever y'all want to our shit. Do I have to keep going? When we allow Caucasians to come into hip hop, we allowed them to rap about the trailer parks. We accepted Eminem with open arms. This is FBA culture. Foundational Black American. Not foundational American, Black American. Ain't yeah, I was getting ready to say the wrong name. Eminem, even though the name I was getting ready to say, he ain't black, but he ain't FBA. But Eminem is a white American. And we allowed him to bring his white American culture to hip hop. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. What's up, Shatera? How you doing? Mel Saint said, don't forget the jerk chicken. We allowed them to bring their jerk chicken. We allowed them to bring the Jamaican tank tops with the holes in them. Come on. OG Bobby Johnson, salute. Shout out to Jersey in the building. A little under the weather, y'all. Y'all bear with me. Gemini, what up, Gemini? Mad Lion, Everlast. Bro, we allowed them to be themselves, and black people left the door open. Yes, we did. And sis, not only did we leave the door open, we left a goddamn treat at the door. This is how welcoming foundational Black Americans are. We left a little treat at the door with a note saying, take one before you go. This is what we done. We did this. We are way too accepting. Say that again, cynical. Say that again. Shatira says we didn't wonder why Eminem wanted to delete his mom. No, we did not. That's a great point. We found Shatira, that is a great point. We never questioned Eminem. We just loved the fact that we was listening to a white boy tell us what go on in the trailer parks. This is how we looked at Eminem. What up, Raj? Shout out to Raj Will in the building. This is how we looked at Eminem. We didn't judge Eminem. You absolutely right, Shatira. We did not judge Eminem. We didn't. We was just listening and astonished by the things he was saying. He talked about how he watched his mother be a pillhead since he was a kid, how she was an alcoholic. We listened to him tell a story about Haley, about his daughter, about his baby mom. We listened to Eminem's life. We listened to his life, man. I remember those insane songs from 99 and 2000. Yes, that's when I was in high school. I remember them songs. Absolutely. OG Bobby Johnson says, blacks let everybody eat off us but ourselves because we are peaceful people at heart. Yeah, I agree with the first part, but not the second part. Because if we peaceful people by heart, OG Bobby Johnson, why the hell we can't eat with each other? Isn't that strange? If we're so goddamn peaceful, why can't we establish peace amongst each other? Isn't that the first sign of being a peaceful person? You could be around your own kind. We can eat with everybody else but each other. So I agree with the first part, not the second. Gemini says, take what you need, leave what you can is a sign at the door. What up, Kenny Mac? Kenny Mac says, M was always trash content. Is lame and goofy. I'm sorry. Well, Kenny Mac, you probably an older dude. You probably an older dude because you sound like my pops. That's what my pops used to say when I used to listen to Eminem. My pops used to be like, son, why are you listening to that shit? That's not hip hop. Why are you listening to that white boy? My pops could not stand Eminem. Shout out to Sonny. What up, Sonny B? Good to see you, bro. He says, as an Antiguan born, Brooklyn raised man, I would like to say thank you. But the Shaba ranks, marinas, and roti is crazy. Yeah. Salute, G's. Shout out to my guy, Sonny Blanco, man. Salute. But You got to be real, Sonny. I kept it 1,000. We didn't tell the Caribbean people that you had to leave your culture at the door to practice our culture. I'm gonna give you a perfect example, Sonny. It was a kid that grew up on my block. I'm not gonna say his name, right? But he grew up with us when we was young. He was a Jamaican kid. So he came from Jamaica straight to the block. So he had his certain little ways of dressing. And what my friends did, because I was there when this happened, they actually taught him how to dress. Nah, son, take that off. Nah, don't wear that with that. Wear this. Nah, put this shirt on. Like, they literally taught homeboy how to dress. Nah, don't wear that with that. Nah, what's that? Don't wear that. We don't wear capris. Like, take them skinny jeans off. Like, and we was little kids. This is the same shit that happened with Fat Joe, with Ozempic Joe. Them dudes from DITC, they taught him how to be a nigga. They showed him how to have a bop like a nigga. This is what we done. This is what FBA done. So y'all can practice hip hop. So y'all can practice our culture. We taught y'all this shit. Taught y'all how to dress. Taught y'all how to style y'all hair. Told y'all what haircuts to go get. A lot of you niggas was going to get mullets. We made the Dark Caesar and the fade with the parts. We did that shit, man. Let's keep it real. Shalom, my brother. Shalom. Let's keep it real. Shout out to Freezy. I went through the same thing. The only thing I could keep was my exactly. Hey, you know why? You know why, Sonny? Because we got the Wallabies from Wu-Tang. Remember, the Wu was wearing Wallabies. That's where Biggie got it from. See, that's what a lot of people don't know. Biggie started wearing Wallabies because he got that from the Wu. That's why we was wearing Wallabies. We was wearing Wallabies. I was wearing Wallabies in elementary school. That was the fly shit. Like, if you wanted to be fly, but not have on hard bottom shoes, you was going to get some Wallabies, the Clarks. Facts, Gemini, the Clarks. The Wu made the Wallabies popular for ADOS people, for FBAs. That's why the Wallabies was, you could pass with the Wallabies. Sonny said, my biggest fight was first day of school. Niggas clown me. Come on. This is FBA code. This is hip hop shit. Sonny is giving y'all, shout out to my man Sonny B. He is giving y'all his FBA hip hop experience. If you a true hip hop kid, you went through certain stuff. Whether you FBA or whether you are just was assimilated, right? Or whether you just participated. You went through certain shit. That's how hip hop taught. You know why I'm wearing polo? Because of hip hop. Because hip hop was close to the streets. And we had a group in Brooklyn called the Low Lives. They were legendary boosters. They went to Manhattan and all the flagship stores and sold the official polo in the neighborhood. This is why dudes from New York wore polo. This is hip-hop culture. Yeah, we can't forget about the hush puppies, Mel Saint. We can't forget about those. He said, no, the Wu and Biggie got wallabies from West Indians since the 70s. That's a Yachty thing. I know that's where it started, Sonny. But what I was saying was that's where my generation got it from. That's why I said we. I was talking about my generation. We wore wallabies and stuff because we got it from Biggie and the Wu. That's where I knew that they was credible to rock, from watching the Wu and Biggie. Now, if we go back and listen to Biggie old music, he always had a West Indian vibe because Biggie is West Indian. Biggie is Jamaican. So what Sonny is saying is a fact. If you listen to the interviews of a lot of old school hip hop guys, a lot of those guys listened to West Indian music, in particular Rastafarian music, because this is before dance hall. They was listening to Rastafarian music, Bob Marley, Sanchez, you know, Capleton. Yeah, them type of people. So you absolutely right, Sonny. I don't disagree with that. Not at all. Who got the Kangos popping? From what I remember, it was Biggie. But Biggie also, you know, Biggie was styled by Dapper Dan and Groovy Lou. You know, so that's where he got that old school gangster style from. But let's get to this video, y'all. Let's get to this video. Because like I said, I want to come back and do another show. So let's get to this video. Shout out to Hassan, man. But let's listen to what Hassan has to say about Math about to get his ass canceled. Let's hear what he got to say. Now, as y'all know, Math and Hassan was cool. Hassan is the one who helped Math get to over 500,000 subscribers. Hassan's interview, his first interview, when he had homeboy on there with him, I forgot his name. I call him Giacana. But when he had him on there with him, when Hassan had on the green polo sweater, that is what got Math over the hump. Then when he brought Fat Joe on there, that's when he started bringing all the other celebrities, which took his channel to the next level. So we got to salute Hassan, right? We got to give credit where credit is due. We men. We got to give credit where credit is due. He's the reason why Math Hoffa's channel took off in the beginning. Right? But let's listen to how he feels about this petition going out about Math, because him and Math got into a beef, right? And I'ma just say Hassan smoked his boots. You know, Math is not good at this online live stuff. Hassan smoked his boots. So when Hassan smoked his boots, yeah, 5 guard. When Hassan smoked his boots, Math went on a flagging campaign. What up, Danny? I see you in the building. He went on a flagging campaign. He played the game dirty against Hassan. So now listen to what Hassan has to say about what's going on with Math. See, because remember I told y'all this. We in a time now that if you sacrifice somebody, do somebody dirty that didn't do nothing to you, it's going to come right back around. This is not the season to be trying to do no dirt. Because your ass will be cooked food. And this is what we seeing from Math. But let's get into it. Fair use, YouTube. Thanks, Classy Creole. Let's see what Hassan has to say about this. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Shall we begin? Shall we begin? So, me checking my DM, I get some petition where the BLA is looking to cancel Math Hoffa. At the same time, I'm seeing little clips that people are sending me with Math Hoffa talking about retiring from YouTube. So the people want to know my take. Shall we begin? Now, I take responsibility.
Everybody be asking me, man, does the Bluetooth actually work?
Bro, you get a month for free.
It's free. You can get 1 month for free. So you got nothing to lose, and you got everything.
For helping to build Math Hoffa's platform with my audience. I used to be way bigger than the battle rapper that was known before me. I came onto this platform and genuinely built my own audience from scratch. No some of that. None of the rest of these other platforms, just me. Met Math Hoffa, thought the brother was my friend, treated him like a brother. Y'all already know the story. He decides to bring Bimmy on his platform. And Bimmy brought 10 Toes Down with him and had that dude up there talking dirty about me on his platform when I've been defending him on other platforms. So y'all already know what led. If you didn't know, this is what led to the fallout with me and Math Hoffa, him being disloyal. So now, in today's time, catching up, Math Hoffa brings Fat Joe on his platform and asks Fat Joe some questions that he knew was going to put Fat Joe back against the wall. And now it's to the point where Fat Joe got banned or had to step down from the BET Awards because of you, Math Hoffa. What you thought? Fat Joe was bigger than the program? That's what you thought? So now Fat Joe done lost money, credibility, respect in the black community. And everybody wants to know how I feel about Math Hoffa being canceled. The same dude that flagged my channel to try to get my channel knocked down after I built his channel up. The same dude that actually went and made a song, posted it on YouTube, bragging about trying to knock my channel down. What do I feel about y'all trying to knock his channel down? I'm not with it. Personally, when somebody builds their brand from the mud, coming from where we coming from, none of us should be trying to cancel the other one. See, there's too many crabs in a barrel. And there's too many, or rather there's not enough of us that the youth could look up to coming from where we came from and say, yo, I know that dude. This dude came from Bronx River. This dude came from such and such. Not enough of us is making something out of ourselves. So for me to turn around and become Math Hoffa and actually have y'all, my crew, my followers, have 500,000 strong, sign that petition to rock his snot box, to literally push a button and turn his channel TV off, I can't do that. I'm not him. I don't want to take food out of his family's mouth, stop him from feeding his kids, stop him from supporting his mother, whatever he's doing and whoever he's taking care of with the bread that he's getting on this platform that YouTube gave us. That's not my style. My suggestions is, if you do not like Math Hoffa or any other YouTuber, do not watch their channel. Turn the TV off, literally. Don't watch them. That's the bottom line to it. Me, as a man, a stand-up man, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can't stoop down to his level and try to take food off of his plate that he earned on his own. I have a choice not to watch his program, but me sitting up there telling the people and sharing the petition to take him off of YouTube, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That kind of hate in my heart, it doesn't exist. I know Math, he got that kind of hate now because I gave him a taste of his own medicine. He decided to bring somebody that he's telling y'all is my family on his platform to dog me. But he's mad when I sat up there and I opened up the windows, the curtains for everybody to see his business with him putting his hands on that female, allegedly. But I got the video. I don't have to say allegedly. That's my take on the situation. I'm not here to try to destroy somebody's platform or stop them from eating. I'm not here to send strikes at his platform to knock his platform down the way he tried to do to me. That's called envy. That's called jealousy. That's called hate. I don't hate the dude. I just don't like the fact that I thought he was a brother until he showed me who he was. And when a person show you who they are, you believe them. You only got one time to show me who you are, and I believe you, Math. But me, I'm going to show the people that I'm better than you. I'm not going to sit up there and have everybody flag your channel and sign petitions to knock you off of YouTube. That's corny, my nigga. And you being somebody that really wasn't liked in battle rap like that and didn't have a stage or a platform and had to create this platform for yourself, and it's your last leg. It's your last leg. Because outside of that, after this is go get a job or cut hair in the barbershop. And you done elevated yourself. And shout out to all the barbers out there that's keeping us looking fresh, even though I need a cut. Shout out to all of y'all. No diss to y'all. It's just that Math elevated himself to heights through interviews, interviewing other people. The difference between me and you, Math, is that when people log on to this channel right here, they come to see me. When I have guests, I get less views because they came to see me. When you don't have guests, you get less views because they didn't come to see you. They come to see who you put on the stage. It is what it is. That's my take on the situation. Your platform got Fat Joe in some hot water, and you can't delete history. You are the black eye. Outside of punning his wife, you are the black eye that Fat Joe accumulated through hip-hop history to the point to where that he had to step down or got kicked off of BET, whichever one. That's your doing. That's my take on the situation. don't sign the petition to get Math off of YouTube. He has a right to freedom of speech, whether you like it or I like it. That's my take. It is what it is. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned because I'm going to be releasing video after video after video, back to back, probably on all my channels. And I'm going live today. We out.
So we just heard Hassan Campbell's take on this petition, right? And here's my issue. Hassan, thank you, bro. Salute to my brother, man. Salute. I appreciate you, man. It's officially on Sunday, but I appreciate that. Appreciate that, bro. Hope all is well. OG Bobby Johnson says YouTube really be going to niggas' heads. It's crazy. YouTube be having people bugging like they something they really not. Facts. Nigga made a name off of a fake great allegations and saying every rapper name. F out of here. Agreed. Hey, L'Oreal, shout out to Sis in the building. One of my lovely lady mods that always come through and hold it down. She says, no need to talk. It was meant to happen, says God. Now, here's my thing with Hassan's take on this. Hassan, you a hypocrite, bro. And this is your problem on YouTube. You a hypocrite. Because you'll use your platform to act like you're this advocate. But if you're an advocate, how you don't want to see nothing happen to the people who's harming people? See, this is your problem, Hassan. You cannot be for the people and be a street dude. You got to be one or the other. Because the street dudes are not for the people. The street dudes are for the activities that go on in the streets that affects the people in the community. See, this is your problem, Hassan Campbell. This is your dilemma. You do not want to detach yourself from the street mentality. If you are going to be for the people and for the community, you have to detach from the street shit, because the street shit affects the people in the community who are not part of the streets. Okay? People still have to duck in their project homes because of gunfire, because of street niggas. The little girls are getting snatched up off the street and done all types of ways by street niggas. Niggas in the streets. The little boys that are getting molested and violated, like you, they're being taken advantage of by who? Street niggas who uphold a foolish code that will in turn destroy and has destroyed the community. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. The police is not the reason why Granny May on the first floor is scared to walk out of her house. It's you street niggas. You street niggas is the reason why she's scared to walk out her house. It's the street shit that you won't detach from, which is why you didn't send Africa Bambaataa to jail. See, you don't want nothing to change, Hassan. You just want to talk about it and make some change. You don't want to make a change. You want to make some change. And see, that's most of these niggas up here today. They don't want to see nothing change. They don't want to be a part of nothing changing. They just want to make some change. Yeah, I used to rap back in the day. They don't want nothing to change. They just want to make some change. And Hassan, you continuously show the people that you're not for the people. You for yourself. Why wouldn't you want Math Hoffa off of YouTube after the stunts he done constantly pulled? Not just what he did to you, but what he did to Esso and Heineken, what he did to Bigger. What we found out he's been doing to women, black women. Yeah. This is the same nigga who said he'd never go on Vlad TV. Math said he'd never go on Vlad. Just like you did, Hassan. See, you don't want Math canceled because you want to keep making content about Math. We understand. We get your, we understand your strategy now, Hassan. You don't want none of these people to go away because you want to keep making money talking about them. But see, you know not to say nothing about Bam because they told you if you say something else about Bam, they're going to shut your channel down. You see, that's why you're not going to say nothing else about Bam. But you want to keep making content. See, you really don't want nothing to happen to nobody. You just want to keep making money. You are the male Jaguar right, nigga. You are the male Jaguar right. You don't want nothing to change. You just want to keep making money talking about this stuff, man. That's why you don't want Math Hoffa to go nowhere. Because whenever you're ready, you want to be able to talk about Math. You want to be able to talk about what you've done for Math's channel. No, what you've done for the people that you've promised you was going to do for all these goddamn years. Because let's be honest, Hassan Campbell, the people made you. Remember before Charleston White was calling himself the people's champ? It was you, Hassan. Should I remind you? You were the people's champ. People believed in you. People actually thought that you was going to make some big moves, man. You gaffled the people, Hassan. You were the people's champ. What up, Saudi Tate? You were the people's champ. You didn't notice more people started coming out when you came out about Bam? You were the people's champ. You let the people down. Because you not exercising your duty, which is to get these people out of the community, which is to get these people out of hip hop. That was your job, Hassan. That was your job. See, you want to say you a warrior. You want to say you a soldier. For who? God or the devil? Because see, if you a soldier for God, you were supposed to execute that mission and follow through. and make sure Bam ass is in prison, and make sure that Bam can no longer represent hip hop. That's what you were supposed to do, Hassan. But you were scared. You were scared to lose your life. You were scared to lose your life, Hassan. I understand. I understand, bro. Some people are afraid to lose their life, man. You see? You was afraid to lose your life, bro. I understand, bro. But you can't turn around and act like you for the people. Because you're not. You're not for the people, man. You for yourself. And I get it. I get it. Math should be canceled. Math has done too much. He has showed FBAs and the culture that he doesn't respect FBA culture. He doesn't respect the tenements of it. Y'all only naming, what's up, Perfectly Imperfect? But B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell is not the only, he's not the only, they're not the only victims of Bambaataa. And B. Stinger is not a victim. So we could stop naming B. Stinger because B. Stinger is not a victim. Y'all forgot that Bambaataa traveled all over the world? Why y'all staying stuck in New York City? So y'all think that Bam wasn't having parties in other countries? Like y'all gotta come on now. Come on now. Come on now. You gotta use your head, man. You think this was only going on in Bronx River? When Bam was on a Universal tour? This nigga was in every country in Asia, every country in Africa, every country in Europe. Come on now. Let's do some thinking. This ain't just a New York Bronx thing. Bam took this shit worldwide, international. Okay? Stop just acting like it was B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell. Stop. Stop it. It didn't start or end with them. The reason why those two are pointed out is because they're from the Bronx. Okay? The same place that they say Bambaataa is from. But we know Bam ain't from the Bronx. We know Bam is a goddamn tether. Come on now. Let's stop acting like this was just a New York thing or an American thing. He did this stuff internationally. He traveled around the world. You understand that? They still playing Bambaataa in Europe and all through the Caribbean. You go to them electrical clubs, you know, they playing Bambaataa. Are y'all crazy? You think he was just doing this on American soil? You think this was predicated to New York? Are y'all crazy? Do I need to go back to the Universal Zulu Nation list? Huh? There's members of the Zulu Nation all over this goddamn world. Why y'all keep talking about B. Stinger and Hassan Campbell? Because those are the only ones y'all know. Come on now. But my point is Hassan. When you gonna step up, bro? Or are you just gonna sit on your computer and do content? See, what you doing is you riling up the people. And you making the people think that you about something that you're not. You're not gonna do anything. Math Hoffa needs to be canceled. Look at what we just found out that Math was doing. SO just exposed how he was blocking their show. He don't need to be canceled for that, Hassan. Let's not forget what he did to you, what he threatened to do to 050 after he told niggas to eat. So while he telling y'all to eat, he blocking SO and Heineken show, Bag Fuel. But he don't need to be canceled, Hassan, when he's actively trying to cancel people. He doesn't need to be canceled. So you don't want to use your power and your strength that your platform has, but you're going to let him use his to wage war on everybody else. It sounds like you scared, Hassan. It sounds like you afraid to exercise your power, but you keep talking all this street stuff. Stop, Hassan. Stop. You keep talking all this street shit, but you scared to flex your muscles on the internet. You keep talking all this street shit, but you scared to shut a nigga channel down. You scared to shut a nigga channel down who literally attacked your channel and stopped your money and stopped you from putting food in your children's mouth. Remember? But you scared to show your influence. Come on, Hassan. At this point, bro, we just gotta look at you. You just talking, bro. You just talking, bro. You just talking, bro. It's sad. You ain't gonna do nothing outside, and you ain't gonna do nothing on the internet. Come on, bro. Stop. Just stop. Stop all of this. Because the codes I hold, you don't hold no codes, homie. Stop with the street shit. Because you're not gonna bust a grape in the streets, and you're not gonna shut no channels down on YouTube, bro. Just stop, bro. Just stop. Just do your content and be the positive guy that you want to be. You know, talk about the conspiracies and do that, bro. Do that. You get more respect when you do that, Hassan. But all of this, you trying to uphold some street. How you trying to uphold some street shit with a street dude who is violating the street codes to hurt other dudes? This is why I say the street shit is dumb. The street code shit is stupid. Dudes took Ha's money. Facts. They violated him. They violated him, OG Bobby Johnson. Math would cancel him in a heartbeat. He already tried, Shatira. He flagged Hassan's channel. When Hassan went blood on him, Hassan went blood. Hassan saw red and started exposing Math for abusing his girl. He started playing the videos, the audios. Why y'all think I was calling him Herpy Hoffa? Hassan played this shit from Sub-Zero because Math supposedly gave one of Sub's girls herpes. Herpy Hoffa. Hassan put this shit out. And this is while they were beefing. And when Hassan went blood on him, Mav started flagging his channel. Mav started flagging his channel. So not only would he do it, Shatera, he tried. He tried to get Hassan up out of here fast. He tried to wrap him up. He tried it already. Haj is happy to have a voice online. I agree, OG Bobby Johnson. I agree. He got a big mouth, a big mouth. You silly, perfectly imperfect. Shout out to my man DMW Shots in the building. What up, Shots? What's good? Can't petition freedom of speech. Really? Is that what's being petitioned? Freedom of speech? You know there's degrees to freedom of speech, right? And just because you have a freedom to speak doesn't mean that there isn't any consequences. See, that's the part people forget. Oh, freedom of speech, freedom of speech. Okay, it is freedom of speech, but there's a consequence for your freedom of speech. You do know that, right? Yeah, you can say what you want, but certain shit that you say can cost you. You do understand that part, right? See, there's degrees to things, especially when we talk about the law. There's degrees to things. So yes, you have the freedom of speech. Yes, you can say whatever you want, but some shit you say can cost you your freedom, can cost you your platform, can cost you your brand. Yes. Don't forget that part. Don't forget to add that part at the end. No, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. They can petition me for what? Be specific, double-edged logic. They can petition me for what? For what? Be specific. For every action, there's a reaction. Facts. Come on, bro. And the reaction or the response is based on the degree of the initial action. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong now. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Cynical says the freedom of speech comes with the freedom of retaliation. Absolutely. Absolutely. People forget that part. Silence is golden. Tell them again, perfectly imperfect. Sometimes it's best not to say nothing. And that's what I'm learning at my 50 years of age, perfectly imperfect, because I'll be 50 years old on Sunday. If y'all would like to make sure that I have a nice dinner for my 50th birthday, support the show, y'all. The links are pinned at the top of your screen. This is what I'm learning, perfectly imperfect, that silence is golden. Sometimes it's best I just shut up. Don't say nothing. I know it's a bunch of things going through your mind, DS1, but do yourself a favor. Shut up. Shut up. Learn how to shut up, nigga. That's what you need to learn how to do. That's what God been working on me. Nigga, shut up. Just shut up. Just shut up. For real. For real, perfectly imperfect. For real, OG Bobby Johnson. Just shut up. And not for nobody else's good, but for your own. You want to keep your cortisol levels down, DS1. You're a 50-year-old man now. Shut up, nigga. You don't even need to respond. Shut up. Thank you. Classic Creole says, no, you're not DS1. You in your 30s. I'm learning you'll live longer. Just shut up, man. Just shut up. You know? But some things I have to speak about. And this petition with Mav Hoffa, absolutely, Shatira. And I found out what raised the cortisol levels much faster. It's called rage. It's called anger. And I'm the type, I don't like going back and forth because it raises my cortisol levels. So I just got to learn to just shut up. You feel me? It's called bowing out gracefully. Just bow out gracefully. Peace to the God, Seth's son, man. Do y'all realize how many rap artists y'all want to cancel? Prove they're deep in rap. Sean Wood says high blood pressure is real. Absolutely. And it'll creep up on you too. Yeah, adrenaline be extra high. Yeah. That's what it be. That's what it be. Perfectly imperfect. Yeah, that's what it be. That's why you laugh at everything. Oh yeah, I don't want to mess with you. She said that's why I laugh at everything. Yeah, I don't want to mess with you. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. The official day is Sunday, but thanks. I appreciate that. So let's get to this petition real quick, and then we're gonna wrap up the show, y'all. Let's get to the petition real quick. Let's see what this petition is hitting on. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Double tap your screens. If you are in the building, if you are in here through the vertical feed, I appreciate everyone. Appreciate everyone. This is from change.org. Hold Mav Hoffa accountable for disrespecting foundational Black Americans. There's 520 verified signatures. See, this is why Mav has been speaking about retiring from YouTube. This is why, y'all. Yes, it is. It's absolutely hereditary in my family, cynical. That's why I'm learning to shut up now. That's why I'm learning to shut up now, cynical. The issue. Let's listen to the issue. As a descendant of ancestors who lost their lives to misinformation and false stereotypes of discrimination, I am compelled, to draw attention to the disrespectful behavior of Mav Hoffa. Hoffa's show has repeatedly disseminated disrespectful comments and bigoted rhetoric aimed at foundational Black Americans. His prevalent use of racial slurs has not only furthered discrimination, but has also caused considerable harm to the community's morale. Listen to the wording. So this is not about one person. This is not about a hater stepping up to get rid of Mav Hoffa. Okay? This is about the community's morale. Okay? Now see, here's the problem. Here's the problem. Double-edged logic says, y'all have a lot of petitions to do them because Joe and Mav ain't the only ones disrespect us. See, here's the problem with that. Double-edged logic. And I see why you named yourself double-edged logic. because the same logic that you use can be used to turn around and to disprove what you're saying. Now, if we're going to use that logic, right, then why can't we start with Joe Budden and Mav Hoffa? We're going to start holding each other accountable, right? Why can't it start with them? See, this is the problem with our people. We don't want to hold each other accountable. When it's time for us to check each other, we have a problem with that. See, that is the sign of a broken community. When I can't check the people around me, then I'm around the wrong people. I'm around people who really don't care about me. I'm around people who think my well-being doesn't matter because I'm checking you because I care about you. But it seems like we're the only community who doesn't understand this. We think correction is disrespectful. But when actual disrespect happens, we're supposed to let it go. And especially if it comes from us, the excuse is, oh, we shouldn't say nothing to each other because we let everybody else do it. Listen to that logic. Is that logical? Double-edged logic? How logical is that? That because we allow other people to do it, we should let each other get away with it. So if I let an African dude rob me, I should let an American black man rob me because I let an African black man rob me. I shouldn't do nothing to the American black man if I ain't do nothing to the African. That's logical. That's logical. So at what point do we step up and defend ourselves? If we're not protecting the people who are within us who are trying to hurt us, and we're not checking the people who are outside of us trying to hurt us. We're just sitting back letting it happen. And then when we decide to do something, then it becomes, oh, well, look how long we've been letting white people do this. So now we want to do something to the black man? What? That's logical. That's logical. That's logical. Is that logical? Shout out to Ebo, man. Appreciate you, Ebo. He says happy birthday and all. But you blowing more smoke than Cali fire if you think I'm gonna believe you as old as me. Salute, my brother. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate the birthday love, man. Shout out to Ebo Sosa. That's not logical, man. It's not logical at all. See, look, you see, now I know you're not that logical. Double-edged logic, because why are you bringing up emotions? I just gave you a logical example. And you can't answer if it's logical or not, because you know it's not logical. And because I just debunked what you said, now you and your feelings. Listen, I do this psychology stuff. Reverse psychology is when somebody tries to project how they feel on you. That's called reverse psychology. So somebody will tell you that you're offending them when you're not even offending them. But they are offended initially. So they're going to say you're offended when they're offended by what you're saying. That's called reverse psychology. So now he's so sensitive because I proved that what he was saying wasn't logical. Now I'm being emotional. Now I'm being emotional. You see that? That's called reverse psychology. Tell him again, OG Bobby Johnson. He says sheep ain't get emotional. That's called projection. That's called reverse psychology. This is what happens when people who consider themselves to be so much of something, and then when they get proven wrong, their feelings get hurt. See, his name is double-edged logic. See, these people come on the internet with these superimposed names, and then when it get debunked, their feelings get hurt. Now he's emotional. See? And now he wants to take the conversation down the road of emotions because he lost logically. This is psychology, y'all. This is what people do. When they can't defeat you logically, they push you down becoming emotional. So they try to trigger you. This is psychology. This is psychology. When you say something that they can't debunk and they don't want to say you right, you know what they say? Oh, why you so mad? Who mad? Why you making up shit? Why you making up stuff? Where you get I'm mad from? Where that come from? You making up shit because I'm right. So now I got to be mad because I'm right. See? That's psychology. I do this. Stop playing with me. Double-edged logic. You might need to change your name, homie. You might need to change your name. Yeah, he's gaslighting like crazy. But this is what happens to people, man. Coming on the internet, being superimposing yourself. Furthermore, Hoffa's audacious claims that Latinos invented hip hop contribute to an increasing culture of misinformation. In essence, it neglects the historical fact that African Americans' innovative work and talent in the 1970s laid the foundations of hip hop culture. In doing so, Math Hoffa's false assertions rob a community of its cultural contributions and perpetuates harmful stereotypes. This petition seeks accountability from Hoffa and urges him to publicly address his wrongdoings and donate to a FBA nonprofit organization and apologize for his actions. We must ensure that narratives like these, which are rooted in prejudice, are challenged and corrected. By doing so, we uphold the dignity of a culture that has long been disrespected and misrepresented. Please sign this petition to hold Math Hoffa accountable for his disrespectful conduct and help correct the culture of misinformation he perpetuates. Now, what's wrong with that? Now, what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone, man. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with FBAs standing up and taking a stand? Because no disrespect to no community. The gay people did it. when gays, lesbians, bisexuals, transgenders, when they got tired of being treated the way they were being treated, the way they were being disrespected and misrepresented, what did they do? They came together and they started petitioning. This is how the LGBTQ got their rights. They started petitioning. See, y'all don't even know how this stuff works. That's how they got their stuff. They were petitioning. It was plenty of things like what we have going on with this Math Hoffa petition that was going on with the LGBTQ. We are going to stop this. Y'all are going to stop talking to us a certain way. You don't have to disrespect my sexual preference when you talk to me. And that stuff had to stop, and it has. And if you try it, there's consequences for it. So if I go drop an F-bomb on a gay man and I lose my job, is something wrong with that? But nobody should pay for disrespecting hip-hop. But somebody should pay for disrespecting a gay man. We talking about culture here. We talking about DEI. Hey, I didn't make it this way. Don't get mad at me. Yeah. 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 So shout out to the FBAs, man. And yes, I signed the petition. I signed it. This ain't got nothing to do with taking no money out no black man mouth or none of that goofy stuff that Hassan Campbell was talking about. That's that fake street hood talk that don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, Hassan, you not feeding your children off none of that street stuff. You feeding your kids off YouTube. Not you acting like a street dude. All right? So shout out to everyone in the building, man. Salute to everyone. OG Bobby Johnson says, gay is a choice, not a culture at that. but we not gonna go down that rabbit hole, OG Bobby Johnson. We ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole. We ain't gonna go down that rabbit hole, bro. But shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. I agree with that double-edged logic. Petition rap music altogether because rap helps disrespect us blacks. I agree with that. Well, maybe it needs to start with Math Hoffa. Doesn't it need to start somewhere? See, you're not making no logical points. You in your feelings, bro. You in your feelings, man. Have a good day, double-edged logic. You in your feelings, man. You in your feelings. But shout out to everyone for pulling up to today's show, man. I might have to catch y'all tomorrow. I was going to try to because I had another show lined up because I still want to talk about these California fires. Plus, I want to talk about the new allegations that Busta Rhymes is facing. So I thought I was going to be able to come back, but it's a little too late now. So we will be back tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned tomorrow. We will be double streaming. Y'all stay tuned, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. Thank you so much, Roxanne. 718 in the building. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Shout out to Brooklyn, man. Yeah, of course you can give suggestions. Of course. Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. And I appreciate all my lovely lady mods for coming through and holding it down as always. Shout out to OG Bobby Johnson in the building. Shout out to my man Sonny B for coming through. Salute, salute, salute to all the visionaries, man. If you have financially supported today's show, it is very much appreciated as well. If you would like to donate, the donation links are pinned to the top of the chat. Salute to everyone for coming out, Get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show, man. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. Like I said, we will be back tomorrow. We will be double streaming tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm going to catch y'all in a minute. Peace.